Good evening. There are growing calls for something to be done to end the bin dispute in Birmingham. It's now 5 weeks since the bin workers went on strike. They're striking for 2 hours a day, but that will increase to 3 hours from Monday. It's estimated more than 2,000 tonnes of waste a week is building up on the streets of the city and its suburbs for every week the strike's going on. Sarah Bishop has been investigating.
At last, the bin lorry. Their wheelie bins were finally to be emptied, or at least that's what people living on Cotshut Hill in Yardley thought.
Shouted to the wife that the dustman has come.
Wow!
Wow, come out the front.
And...
They're gone.
Captured on home CCTV, the lorry stopped at just one house, took their rubbish and left everyone else's.
We was absolutely flabbergasted and took it out.
And how many weeks has it been since you had your rubbish collected?
Good few.
Well, I was told it was 5, but I don't know if it is 5.
We've lost count.
Lost count.
So, one house out of dozens relieved of its rubbish.
Well, we knocked on the door of the property in question, and the young man that came to the door, who said he was the homeowner, said he didn't know why only his rubbish had been collected. In fact, he told us it was no one else's business but his.
The City Council says it's investigating. 5 weeks into this industrial action, householders in Birmingham are fed up.
Absolutely disgusting. Look at it. It's getting more and more like I don't know. I've never seen it this bad before.
It started to smell, and all the animals, when they come, they dig into it. Sometimes it's all over the floor as well, so it's smelling, and it's not hygienic anymore, is it?
The City Council say a special collection service at the weekend brought in around 200 tonnes of household waste. But some Conservative opposition councillors say over 2,300 tonnes of waste are building up on the streets for every week of the dispute. The equivalent, they argue, to the weight of 140 double-decker buses or 20 blue whales.
There is lots more that we need to do. We are targeting resources at the moment. So since the weekend, we've cleared over just under 1,100 roads of residual and recycling rubbish, and we are doing everything we can to reduce the waste as quickly as possible.
All of this is about a plan to change the bin men's working practices and downgrade supervisor jobs. Unions say it's ill-conceived. The councils say it's a necessary overhaul. The impasse continues.
And Sarah's in King's Heath this evening, where there's still a lot of rubbish on the streets. Now, Sarah, residents and businesses are getting really fed up about this, aren't they?
Yeah, they're really unhappy about this stalemate now. They say it's been going on too long. You can see all the rubbish here, and in fact residents have come out to tell me tonight that they've been storing rubbish in their back gardens. It's got that bad. Well, people have been in touch with us. One man said that he's critical of the communication from the City Council throughout this dispute. He says you go onto their website and it tells you leave your bins out, we'll try and arrange a pickup, or take your rubbish to the council refuse sites. He says it's a bit contradictory, and he says there's no email site to get in touch with people. He goes on to say it also suggests, what do you do if you haven't got a car, he says. I can't believe, he writes, that there'll be many taxi companies prepared to take me and my rubbish bins to the refuse sites. Well, Martin Hammer's put on the BBC Midlands Today Facebook page, we pay council tax, I expect the council to collect my rubbish, and if they don't, we should get a refund and pay for a private company to come and collect it. But Dan Parks posted on the Facebook site, bin men face a £4,000 pay cut to their basic salary. They are well within their rights to strike.
Sarah, thank you. A family